Yo, what is going on, fans and coaches of the ASL? My name is Hutcher322 here, and today I'm bringing you guys another ASL video, and today I have for you guys the ASL Season 6 announcement video. And in this video, I will be going over everything you guys, as coaches or fans, need to know moving into the next season of the ASL. We're moving into our 6th season, and it's going to be a good one. So, without further ado, let's just go ahead and hop into it. So, we have a point-based tier system, starting off with things. The system, we just felt like every time everyone would have, or at least a decent amount of people would have broken teams, and we were all about trying to crack down on said broken teams, or trying to get those fair teams as possible. We feel like this system is going to do it for us. We have 14 coaches, per usual. We have 3 new coaches. The new coaches are Vish. He'll be coaching the Wenters Weavile. We have White Ferret 21, or Ferret. He'll be coaching the Philadelphia Flygons. And we have Big Daddy Dave coaching the Chicago Conkelders. And they are taking over for the 3 following coaches: Keister, who coached the Phoenix Flygons; Ian, who coached the Arcane Arcanines; and who was the last person? Cam, who coached the Washington Wailords. So those are the 3 coaches, and the new coaching list is En, Vish, Hutch, Susie, Malone, Ferret, Demaster, Dave, Shadow, AZ, TJ, TCP, Gran, and Milan. So those are the 14 coaches that will be competing this season. So along with the tier system, you will be required to draft 12 Mons for your roster, and you will have a total of 1,180 points to do so, or 1,180. I'm just not used to saying it like that. Some people say it like that. Anyways, 3 in the morning, power recording. It will be 13 weeks long per usual, so the total coaches and total weeks long is not going to change. You have 6 different tiers to draft from. Like, a lot of point-based tier systems are based off of the GBA. We have a little bit altered. We have 6 total tiers, so it's a little bit different. And we have the addition of new Mons. We are allowing a couple new Mons. We will get to those in a minute, and some Mons that were released, such as Zariora, they're placed in the proper tier. And let's just go ahead and start talking about the new tier system. So here's just an example here. I have my roster. It isn't filled out yet because we haven't had the draft yet, but it'll just give you a rough rundown. So these are all the tiers you can pick from. There's obviously more Mons going down. This is just like the top kind of half of them. But yeah, so Tier 1 is going to be worth 180 points, Tier 2 is worth 120 points, Tier 3 is worth 100 points, Tier 4 is worth 80 points, Tier 5 is worth 60 points, and Tier 6 is worth 40 points. So you will have to get 12 Mons out of this. You can get a maximum of 2 Tier 1 Mons, a maximum of 2 Tier 2 Mons, and on your roster you can have 4 Mons that are from Tier 1 or Tier 2. So that means if you want 3 Tier 2s and 1 Tier 1, that would fit the requirement. You are not required to get 2 Tier 1s or 2 Tier 2s. Like, you could literally get 0 Tier 1s and 0 Tier 2s. You could just pretty much get, I don't know, 11 Tier 3s and 1 Tier 4. If that's what you really desire, go for it. You're allowed to do that in this tier system. This tier system is kind of like NPL, where you have a lot of freedom in what you can do. But it's GBA in the fact that it is a point system as well. So you will have to be careful of your points. And yeah, it's pretty balanced. Like, a lot of the time you could just do 2 the whole way. But it gives you a little bit of leeway and versatility. Anyways, hopping into the most notable ban list. So as you can see on the list, some Mons are moving, some Mons aren't. Did the HD sprites, so some of them aren't GIFs. But anyways, these Mons upon every Mon in the Ubers tier on Smogon tiers are banned from this season. So the notable ones that we just need to point out, just to make sure everyone is aware: Megalodios is banned, Mega Mawile is banned, any Omni boosting Z-move is banned. That includes Commonium Z. Magearna is banned, Speed boosting Blaziken is banned, Blaze is not, Sheer Force Landorus Incarnate is banned, Sandforce is not. Mega Kang cannot run Seismic Toss, it is not allowed to. Mega Kang is allowed, but you cannot run Seismic Toss on it. Tapu Lele is banned. Battle Bond Greninja is banned, also known as Ashgren, and Protean Greninja is banned. So all these, along with every mon in the Ubers tier, is banned from this season of the ASL. With a few exceptions, I think. No. Anyways, moving on to what is allowed. So, as you can see here, we have some new mons being allowed for the season. All Z status mons, or all Z status Z moves are allowed. You cannot use Omni, of course. Shadow Tag is again being allowed with Wobbuffet in tier 4, I think it's in, and then Gothitelle, I think it's in tier 2. Torrent's Greninja is allowed. Deoxys Speed is allowed. It is not allowed to be a Z captain though. Blaziken is allowed. Sandforce Landorus Incarnate is allowed. Hoopa Unbound is allowed for the first time in ASL history, but like Deoxys Speed, it is not allowed to hold a Z crystal. Munium Z is allowed. Mimic EMZ is allowed. Zera Aura is allowed and will be placed in tier 2. And Megalodios will be allowed on the contrary of its other parts, or other half, Megalatios. Megalodios is banned. Megalatios is allowed. So, just some notables. So if you are drafting Deoxys Speed, or if you are drafting Hoopa Unbound, do not expect to use Z moves because you are not allowed to. So, anyways, moving on to when the draft will be. The ASL Season 6 draft will take place at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday, August 18th, and the draft will, as always, be streamed on this channel, the ASL YouTube channel. So, if you guys want to attend the draft, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you guys know when we do go live. You can hit that bell for reminders. You'll get extra reminders when we go live. But yeah, do not miss the draft. It's going to be great. And yeah, thank you guys all for watching and tuning into this ASL Season 6 announcement video. So it'll be in roughly, when this video comes out, the draft will be in about 2 weeks. So we hope to see you guys all there, and thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.